And welcome to another double live watch-along reaction. Tonight we're watching and reacting to, first off, United States versus Japan. International friendly. Estados Unidos contra Japan. En la Amistoso Internacional. Good start there. And then second of all, we have Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago. CONCACAF World Cup qualifying round 3, Group B. So we have 2 matches to watch, to pay attention to. Of course, the Trinidad-Jamaica game starts at 7 p.m. Central. So we have about 30 minutes of this game to begin. So when this hits halftime, they'll still have about 30 minutes to go first half. So we'll see how it goes, but so be it. So be it. We'll talk about the starting 11 of the other game right before it starts. But, well, we have both. So, what do y'all want? Might as well. Starting with the starting 11 for the USA-Japan game. For the USA, we have Matt Freese in goal. The back 3 of Chris Richards, Tim Ream, Tristan Blackman. The midfield 4 of Max Arfston, Tyler Adams, Christian Roldan, and Alex Freeman. The midfield 2 of Christian Pulisic, Alejandro Zendejas, and Valerian Balogun up top. For Japan, we have, and teams are about to walk out, we have Daisuke Osako, the back 3 of Hiroki Sekin. We have Hayato Araki. We have Yuto Nagatomo. We have the midfield 4 of Daizen Maeda. We have Kaishu Sano. We have Joel Fujita. We have Henry Mochizuki. We have Junya Ito. We have Yuito Suzuki. And up top, we have Koki Ogawa for Japan. They put out their second 11. They put out their B team. They think the USA sucks so bad, they put out their B team. Ay, ay, ay. This either will blow up in Japan's face, or the USA will look even stupider when they lose. You can't win. But I'm going with Japan. Well, I'm rooting for Japan. There you go. Jamaica, Trinidad. The starters for this game. For Jamaica, we have Jamali Waite. The back 4 of Dexter Lambixa, Richard King. We have Damian Lowe and Greg Lee. The defensive midfielder is Isaac Hayden. The midfield 4 is Tyrese Campbell, Casey Palmer, John Russell, and Bailey Cadamarteri. And up top, we have Ronaldo Cephas for Jamaica. For Trinidad, in goal, we have Denzel Smith. The back 4 of Rio Cardines, Josiah Trimmingham. We have Kobe Henry and Noah Powder. Midfield 4, Tyrese Spicer, Andre Rampersad, Wayne Frederick, and Dante Seeley. And up top, we have Stephen Yates and Levi Garcia for Trinidad. We'll touch base back on that when that game starts in 30 minutes. But we begin with USA-Japan. They have walked out, and the lineups and anthems begin. No, I do not know the Japanese anthem like I do Canada's, so no. I will not sing. But I will do this. the Japanese anthem being played. Now they will play the Star Spangled Banner. And we will see how this plays. USM&T plays Portugal at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in March. Okay. And the U.S. anthem has been finished, and we will begin. They will shake hands and coin toss and all that. Should have kickoff by about 6:40. "45 minutes in the first half, of course. See how this friendly goes. Here we go. Getting ready for this game to start. Their first half of the Japan game will start before the Trinidad Jamaica game, which is some also we're we're focusing on both. We'll be watching both. Don't worry. But, of course, we'll focus on the USA-Japan game until the Jamaica game starts, and then we'll try to be very good at covering both until the USA final whistle hits before, of course. Jamaica will end second, of course. But USA wearing their whites, Japan wearing their blue. Gambare. Gambare. Samurai blue. Gambare. And we're off. And we're off. We begin. 0-0. 0-0. Japan clears it back, playing their B team, which... Who said our team? Who said our team? Who said our team? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hell, I'm even... When Japan played Canada, I was even conflicted. Yeah, there was no way I was rooting for the USA over Japan. Just so you know. Just to be clear. Besides, they're going to get owned by a B team. This is going to be hilarious. This is going to be absolutely hilarious. Sugoi. Brian Lopez, the center ref. Japan put out their B team. Either the USA wins against a B team or they get embarrassed by a Japanese B team. It doesn't, no win situation. It's a 0-win situation for the USA. It's like, yeah, you beat Japan, but it wasn't like you played their best team. You played the B team. With a A- team at best. I don't know about you, but it's a no-win situation. It's a 0-win situation. You're the USA. Playing forward. Over the top. That's going to go out for a goal kick for Osako, the Japanese goalkeeper. Mauricio Pochettino, 9 wins, 1 draw, 7 losses as the USMNT head coach. That's absolutely horrible. That's absolutely horrible. For $7 million, that's horrible. That's horrible. He's only beat, what, 1 top 30 team he's played? And that was a January camp game when it was C team versus C team. Corner for Japan. Arfston puts it out for the corner. Three minutes in, 0-0. Settle. Ito to take the corner. Ball crossed in over the top. Header cleared away by the USA. I think that was Tristan Blackman, I think, who got the header there. Ito plays it forward. Japan loses it. Tim Ream with the clearance. Playing in Columbus, of course. The USA's heartbeat, they like to say. The USMNT's heartbeat, Columbus. Offside. Free kick for the USA. USA have had some good forward play so far in this game. Nothing much else to speak of, but, you know, do that what you will. Not much else to speak of, but you'll take at least one thing there. 0-0. Japan pressing hard. How we doing? How we doing? German football podcast. Hajime Moriyasu, the Japan head coach, 68 wins, 13 draws, 16 losses. See, that's a good head coach. On his what? Third cycle? Oh, it's Jordan. Okay. I was like, oh, yeah, I think you did say you were going to try to start a German football podcast. Yeah, now I remember. I was like, sort of the right line of thought I had, because I know Ryan LFC is a German fan, so I'm like, did he just? Then I'm like, and then you're a Liverpool fan as well, so same line of thinking, I guess. But cool. We'll talk about the Jamaica game once it starts, if that's what you're here for. Ball crossed in. Japan, nope, nothing there. Good run by the USA. I ain't changing, though. I'm just going to keep on the Japan shirt. 6 minutes in. Well, the Hideo Itami shirt, repping the Japan shirt. I mean, it has the flag on it. Some that represents the flag, so it works. I need a Japan jersey. Preferably that cherry blossom jersey they had, what, 2 years ago? Playing forward. I do like Japan's wide away jersey, though. They have currently. But it is a white jersey. Either way, 7 minutes in. USA have the ball. Top of the box. Pulisic! Over the bar. Good give and go, but Pulisic puts it over the bar. I think he lost his balance a little bit there. Goal kick for Japan, 7 minutes in. Playing forward, about 6:55. We'll talk about the starting 11 for the Jamaica Trinidad game again before we flip it on there. Eight minutes in. Playing forward, Japan has the ball. Ball crossed in. Shot, what a save! Rebound! Wide! Maeda tried, but good save by Matt Freese to make sure that isn't in any dangerous area, a truly dangerous area for that rebound. Ito puts in the cross. Yeah, that was offside anyway, even if they wanted to. But, I mean, Maeda could have popped that to the back of the net, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. Maybe he made a meal out of it because it was offside. Either way, good save by Matt Freese, though. Very good save by Matt Freese. If you're talking about the stream, I still got Jamaica and Trinidad to talk about. If you're talking about like actual heart beating, mine's going to be fine. I don't know about you, but my heart's going to be fine. It's still going to be ticking when Japan scores. If you talk about the stream, I still got another game to talk about. So it's a double. So even if this turns into a 4-0, I still have the other game. So. Besides, I want Japan to win anyway. So, ten minutes in, 0-0, settle. It was offside anyway, but again, good positioning for Matt Freese to be in. He call me crazy, but Matt Freese might be the USA starter at the World Cup in goal. I don't see how Matt Turner makes it back. See who started. Matt Freese started both games. Oh, yeah, it was Klinsmann and Celentano. Yeah, I don't see how Matt Turner makes it back. I'm not going to lie. I don't see how Matt Turner makes it back. Cross in. Tim Ream almost made a freaking nightmare out of that pass across. Japan is pressing heavily. Like, man, Japan's on the USA's ass. Sadly enough, it hadn't really went into a goal or turned into a goal, but they're on their ass. Like, Japan's on their ass. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Playing forward. Japan, good defense and good press. Free kick for Japan. I mean, Japan's the better team, even with this B team. I'm going to say it. I mean, yeah, the USA have had their moments going forward, but Japan shuts them down. Goal kick for Osaka. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Over the top. Second ball. Header won by Japan. Good clearance by the USA. Good build-up for Japan. Daizen Maeda. That's out for a USA throw. They tried to get to Maeda, but it just didn't pan out there. "13 minutes in. Oh! Heavy tackle there. USA's playing fast, though. That's good news. Other than that, can't really say much. They are pressing about as fast as Japan is when the shoe's on the other foot. Other than that, I still think Japan's better right now, personally. "14 minutes in. Nil-nil. Playing forward Japan. Roll downs on him, but they will get the pass off. Maeda. Daizen Maeda versus Tyler Adams. Plays it back Over the top. It's going to get to Matt Freese. No options really there. '15th minute. So about the 28th minute of this game, the Trinidad Jamaica game will kick off. At least that seems about where we are. If I do the math. 15th minute. Ito. Plays it back. In through. Japan. Cross. Header. On. Saved by Freese. What a play by Japan. Man, if they had the final ball. This Mochizuki kid is freaking amazing. He's a freaking fireball. Mochizuki, this kid is a fireball. This kid's fast. Machida Zelvia in Japan. He plays for a J-League team. Kid's got to have American parents, though. Or an American parent. Hold on. Saitama. He was born in Saitama. Oh. Well. His father's Nigerian. Yeah. This kid's awesome. 16th minute. Really nice play, just couldn't finish. This Mochizuki kid is awesome. Already, I could see that. Awesome. Damn fireball. Nice. So no Jamaica. Vamos, Venezuela! This one's for Ali Moreno. Vamos, Venezuela! Only one who's going to get that is Rory. Playing through. Japan. Nope. Won't get to Ito. Starting 11 for Jamaica, Trinidad. Let's cover that as we speak. Again, the starting 11s for Jamaica, Trinidad. We have in goal, Jamali Waite for Jamaica. The back four of Dexter Lambixa, Richard King, Damian Lowe, Greg Lee. Defensive mid, Isaac Hayden. The midfield four of Tyrese Campbell, Casey Palmer, John Russell, and Bailey Canamarteri. And up top, Ronaldo Cephas. Trinidad in goal, Denzel Smith. The back four, Noah Powder. We have Kobe Henry, Josiah Trimingham, Rio Cardines. The midfield four of Dante Seeley, Wayne Frederick, Andre Rampersad, Tyrese Spicer, and the strikers Levi Garcia and Stephen Yates. 18 minutes in. Playing forward, good save there by Osako. Multiple saves. Multiple good saves from Osako there. So, 1 win, 0 draws, 2 losses versus Japan all time for the USA. Stadium empty, Trinidad better. Well, y'all better win then. Let's see if crazy results keep happening. Y'all need a win, so just saying. It's a double. They're both up there. It's a double. They're both up there. If Japan won playing the USA, it would just be y'all. But I did it for Mississippi State, Arizona State, Mexico, Japan. So if it wasn't Japan, it would just be y'all. So I'm sorry. Blame the USA for playing Japan. I think, yeah, Roy's a USMNT fan. Yeah, he is. Your fans will come in when your game starts. I'm sure of it. I think your fans will come in when your game actually starts. As long as you search Jamaica Trinidad, I'm sure it still pops up. I don't either way. Again, if the Japan game is a freaking, it's worth it. Playing forward. If Japan playing the USA and me talking about both as a lead balloon for this stream, I'll take it. Playing forward. Header! Saved by Freeze! Cuts the angle down. Damn, I thought that was going to be a goal for Japan. It was a bounce there. Matt Freeze is going to get there. 20 minutes in. Might as well. '21st minute. Playing forward, blocked away. Hey, if your fans don't come in when your game actually starts, then you may be right. But it's my channel. So. I wouldn't even have done the USA game if they weren't playing Japan. See, I'm not wearing a USA shirt. It would have just been y'all. But, yeah, I know you're right, but I'm stubborn, so. Sorry. It's nothing against you. I'm stubborn. And it's my channel, so. You're right, but am I going to listen? No. That's not against you. I'm just stubborn, just to be clear. I'm just very stubborn. Just very stubborn. Because I'm so stubborn, I can admit my problems, but I ain't going to change a damn thing about them because I'm so stubborn. Alex Zendeos gets a yellow card. Teams have walked out, Japan and Trinidad. Trinidad playing their anthem first or getting their anthem played first. Throw in for Japan, I presume. Oh, France beat Iceland 2-1. Were France at home? Because if they were, that sucks. '24th minute. And here's the Jamaican anthem. USA playing the ball around the back. 0-0. 0-0. Playing forward. Ito. 25 minutes in. Anthems being played. Japan has the ball. 25th minute. Well, good for Aaron Judge. Honestly, with the amount of home runs he's hit, you'd think he'd be higher. France won in Paris, but we're down to 10 men. Okay, that makes more sense then. And teams are shaking hands down in Jamaica. We will soon begin. Japan playing forward. Ito. Maeda loses the ball. Trinidad, shot over the bar. Teams are taking their team pictures. Starting 11s. Starting 11 for Jamaica. Jamali Waite, Richard King, Lowe, Greg Lee, Dexter Lambixa, John Russell, Isaac Hayden, Casey Palmer, Cutamar Terry, Cephas, and Campbell up top. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Some of the bigger name players ain't even on the bench. 26 minute. That's some. Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, we have the referees of the game as well. Cross in, save. Jamaica wearing their yellow with green. Mario Escobar, the center ref. Coin toss. He ain't going to get one this year because the Blue Jays are. Over the top. Osako picks up the ball. That'll be a goal kick. The VAR referee is Diego Ogier. The VAR referee. All Guatemalan crew, as far as I could read. Thanks to that lower third on Golazo. But either way, starting 11 for Trinidad. Denzel Smith, Noah Powder, Kobe Henry, Josiah Trimingham, Rio Cardines, Tyrese Spicer, Andre Rampersad, Wayne Frederick, Dante Seeley, Stephen Yates, and Levi Garcia, who's captaining the squad for Trinidad. Playing forward. Japan. Ball crossed in. That's out for a corner for Japan. Soon to kick off down in Jamaica. The final game of the window for both these teams, and the final game of the window, well, the two final games of the window this hour for Group B. Ito to take the corner. We begin in seconds. 28th minute. Cross in. Saved by Freeze. Punched out to where nobody could get to it. And we begin. Jamaica kicks off and we begin. 90 minutes. Jamaica won 4-0 in their first game against Bermuda. Trinidad draws against Curacao. Two results unexpected for these two teams. By that I mean, for Jamaica, the amount of goals they scored against Bermuda. For Trinidad, drawing at home to Curacao was very unexpected. Can we get another unexpected result here? Trinidad needs to at least, if they want any chance to win this group, they got to get a draw here and then beat Jamaica and Trinidad. Playing forward. Trinidad gets the ball going forward. USA has the ball. That'll be cleared away. Jamali Wake picks it up for Jamaica. And both games are underway. 1-10 over here. USA-Japan 30 minutes in. Shot. Goal! Goal for the USA! Alejandro Zendejas. A volley makes it 1-0 for the USA. And honestly, the way this game's been going, you know what? They deserve it. Maybe a positive moment. Alejandro Zendejas. Arfston with a cross. Zendejas with a volley, and he beats Osaka. And it's 1-0, 1-0. What a goal. Japan is playing their B team. And Matt Freese has made some big saves. Really, Matt Freese is standing on his damn head. Let's be real. Quality goal from the U.S. 30th minute for Zendejas. Frankly, Matt Freese is honestly man of the match, if we're being honest. Dude's been standing on his head. But throw in for Jamaica. Lembixa to take the throw in. Jamaica has the ball. Pochettino might actually win a top 30 game. I can't believe it. Because Japan put out a B team and Matt Freese stood on his damn head, and Alejandro Zendejas is the only player who actually has the balls to take a shot. You look at the USA, well, that or Diego Luna, but they chose Zendejas tonight, so amazing cross from Marston too, but damn, on the volley for Zendejas. Tip your hat. Shit, maybe I really am a jinx. Ball crossed in. Shit, I might really be a jinx. USA, first goal, their last 3 friendlies. Corner for Jamaica. Yeah, I might actually be a jinx. Playing forward, Jamaica. Shot, header, what a save by Denzel Smith to put the ball over the bar. Headed away. Question, is Kyle Duncan playing for Jamaica now? As far as I know, no. Promising moments for the USA. Honestly, good for them. Playing forward. Japan's had a solid game, but here's the problem. They could not put a ball to the back of the net. The USA gets a chance, and they do. In my opinion, Matt Freese is man of the match so far. Talk about the USA game. It wouldn't be 1-0 if it wasn't for Matt Freese. 0-0, Trinidad, Jamaica, 6 minutes in. Ogawa gets a yellow card, free kick for Tristan Blackman and the USA. Trinidad has the ball right now. Playing forward. Oh. Playing forward. Saved by Freeze. Covers it. 35th minute. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time in the first half. Yep. Trinidad would be third with its draw if that holds. If they win, they'd be top of the group. Playing forward. USA playing forward. Arfston. Shot save. Mochizuki is a damn good player. He's fast. Very fast. Free kick. Playing forward. Poor pass from Richards, but Freeze bailed him out. 8 minutes in, 0-0. Throw in for Jamaica. Playing forward. Eight minutes in. For the Trinidad game, there's a foul on Spicer. Free kick for Jamaica. Playing forward. Playing forward. Jamaica cross in, blocked away, corner. 37th minute. Corner for Jamaica. 37 minutes. Shot cleared away. Another corner. Well, that's out for a throw, actually. Yep. Playing forward. Playing forward. Pulisic. Pulisic shot over the bar. It's out for a goal kick or free kick the other way for Trinidad. (1-0) USA against Japan. I can't believe it, really. I legit can't believe it. The USA corner. The USA might have some positives to actually look forward to. I can't believe it. 10 minutes in. Or maybe they just ain't prime Japan anymore. 10 minutes in, 0-0 for Jamaica, Trinidad. Or maybe this just ain't prime Japan anymore. Even adding on the Mexico game. Interesting. 39th minute. Back to Jamali White, 11th minute. You know, maybe this Japan team just ain't the one that was taking the world by storm in 2022. It's out for a throw-in for Jamaica. Good clearance by Denzel Smith. Goal kick for Japan. Out for a throw. Or we could just say Matt Freese is that dude and leave it at that. 40th minute. Trinidad, that'll be a free kick for Trinidad. But seriously, though, Matt Freese legit is that dude. Matt Freese doesn't have the performance he's had. USA ain't even winning this game. They're probably down 2 already. Like, let's just agree. Matt Freese legit is 70% of the reason they're in the lead. And that the USA didn't screw up a chance for once. I put more down to Matt Freese and Alejandro Zendejas, but at least Zendejas has the balls to take a shot like that. And his positioning is a little bit better than Diego Luna's, so. 12th minute. 0-0 between Jamaica and Trinidad. 1-0 between USA and Japan. I know, I can't believe it either. USA. Trinidad has the ball. Playing forward. Jamaica are kind of, it's a tie game so far. I can't say kind of struggling, but Trinidad's giving them all they can handle, and Jamaica's giving Trinidad all they can handle. It's a very even game of a tough 2 sides. Blocked away. Pulisic. $43 minutes. USA is still beating Japan. And honestly, ever since the USA goal, the momentum of the game's kind of flipped towards the USA. Which normally when you're trailing, that doesn't really happen. Golazo, CBS Sports Golazo for Jamaica, TNT for the USA. $43rd minute. Jamaica playing forward. $43rd minute. $44th minute. $15th minute, Jamaica pushing forward. 44th minute, USA 1-0. That's a corner for Jamaica. 1 minute to go before stoppage time. Here comes Japan. Can they find some here? Ito takes it wide. Ito, top of the box. There's Ito. Cross in for Jamaica, headed away by Trinidad. Ball crossed in. That'll be cleared by Chris Richards. "45 minutes." That was probably Japan's. I don't know if that was their best chance, but that was their best chance in a while since the goal against. 45 minutes. Let's see how much stoppage time we got. Top through. Shot saved for Freeze corner. Jamali Wade has the ball. Ito to take the corner. It's out for a corner for Jamaica. 1 minute of stoppage time. Ball crossed in. Header. Out for a goal kick. And that should do it for the first half of the USA game, and it does. Halftime, it is 1-0. 1-0 minuto tiempo. And the USA, the Jamaica-Trinidad game, we fully get to focus now for like 15 minutes. Ball crossed in. Header cleared away. 1-0. Throw in. Jamaica, header, cleared away. Jamaica's on the ball inside the box. They take a shot, blocked away. Out for another corner. Oh, Trinidad is walking on a tightrope right now. They're walking on a tightrope right now. How we doing, William? Corner for Jamaica. They've had a couple in a row, really. Ball crossed in. Header. That's going to go out for a goal kick. Finally, the threat is not even really neutralized by Trinidad, but they survive it. Goal kick for Denzel Smith. Bolivia scored against Brazil. Are they in Bolivia or not? Curaçao's leading Bermuda. That doesn't surprise me. Trinidad's got to win this game, though. 1-0. Is it in Bolivia or Brazil? That makes the whole difference. 20th minute. They're in Bolivia. Okay, well, that makes sense now. I mean, Brazil's trash, but they're not that trash to be losing against Bolivia at home. Or in Brazil, I should say. They're not that trash. Now, losing to Bolivia in Bolivia, yeah, that makes sense. A lot of teams do that, even the good teams. 20th minute. So do that what you will. 0-0. 1-0 for the USA at the half. 0-0 between Jamaica and Trinidad. 20 minutes in. Cross in. Header. Ball goes down. Shot Trinidad over the bar. Damn. That would have been nice, but they couldn't get it. Oh, look. TNT Sports just showed like a 2-second Arizona State. Oh, Arizona State's going to be on TNT Sports against Texas State. Really? That's the game you're going to show, TNT? The team that just got, well, I wouldn't say owned, but heart stopped by Mississippi State. Embarrassed by Mississippi State. Wow. Can we go there? No? Okay. Playing forward. Especially in the first half, but not so the whole way. That's out for a corner for Trinidad. Yes. .2 minutes. Cross in. Trinidad. Nope, that was a horrible cross off the corner. Denzel Smith has the ball at his feet. Jamaica and Curacao will be top of Group B with both their results being, well, Curaçao's winning, but Jamaica's drawing right now. They would both be tied for top of the group. Well, until we deal with a goal differential. Playing forward. Playing forward. Trinidad. It's out. Throw in. 23rd minute. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Cross in. Cross in, header. Clear away. Yellow card, 24th minute. These qualifiers are for the faint of heart. I agree. Definitely would rather, I gladly am watching them as a neutral, though, which is good. But they are not for the faint of heart. You are right. .25th minute. It's true. Free kick for Trinidad. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah, I might post my NFL pick sheet picks on Thursday on my, what's it called? Community page. At the very least. Either that or a short. I don't know. Free kick for Trinidad. Cardines to take. Cardines. Ball crossed in. Header cleared away. Jamaica is still a really tight game between Jamaica and Trinidad. It really is. I'm very interested to see how this game goes. Tight game. Jamaica, this is the Jamaica I expect to see, even at home against a team like Trinidad. I mean, they've had their moments, but it's a very tight game, and they have not scored yet. Not saying Denzel Smith has stood on his head. He has not, but you look at the football that's being played, and honestly, they're both very close to each other. Jamaica has gotten forward, but throw in, when you switch out a lot of your forward line and not even have the big names on the bench, that's interesting for a game against Trinidad at home when you really could have played them against Bermuda. Header. Did they really think it was going to be hard for them to pick up points against Bermuda? I don't know. '30th or 28th minute. Five minutes to kick off of the second half for the USA-Japan game, by the way. Playing forward. And we're still in the first half of the Trinidad game. In the box! No penalty! Nah, that's a bad call. Nah, I think we need some VAR there. That was a bad call. Playing forward, Trinidad. Here's a chance. Blocked. Here's a shot. Goal! 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 Trinidad and Tobago. Levi Garcia makes it 0-1. He gets in behind, rounds the keeper, and scores the goal. Levi Garcia. He finished his chances here, and Trinidad leads Jamaica. Wow. 0-1 for Trinidad. Wow, what a play. He just gets through, a ball slipped through to play him on, and he's onside. He cuts past King, cuts it past the goalie. He rounds King, cuts it past the goalie, and scores. Levi Garcia scores Trinidad's first goal of the third round. 29th minute. See what time they give him. Yep, 29 minutes. Levi Garcia gets the goal. And it's 1-0 for Trinidad. He was onside. What are we checking? I swear if this comes off. I didn't see him as offside. Oh, no. I know they check everything, but this is just... Oh, shit. He was onside. Are you kidding me? Tell me. Nah, there's no way. No way. Checking for an offside. I didn't see it, man. Nah, I need to see the replay. There was no offside there. Offside! Trinidad just got robbed. No, I agree. They just got robbed. That is not offside. You got to be kidding me. Oh. Oh, he was. He was leaning offside. The lines. So it's back to 0-0. Man, I don't know about Rob now. Now he was leaning offside. That was the problem. 31st minute. So Jamaica gets let off the hook there. And Trinidad's going to have to find another. 31st minute. This sucks for Trinidad. Well, don't lean offside. React to Mexico versus South Korea? No. Did I react to the USA versus South Korea? No, I did not. Exactly. There's a reason why this is a double. No, I got to make the review for both these games. So, no. Playing forward. That's over the bar. Do you have some against South Korea? No. It's that I just don't really care about those friendlies. I did the Japan-Mexico game because it was Japan, while it was a double with Mississippi State. I did the U.S. game as a double here with Jamaica because it was Japan. Qualifiers in Canada take the, qualifiers. There were qualifiers that day as well, I think. Or was it Saturday? Either way. If you're looking at the schedule for next month, I'm considering doing doubles with the Canada friendlies. Like doing doubles while there are Canada friendlies being played and then other qualifiers, because the way they scheduled that month and November, because Canada's playing over in this side of the world, at least Canada was playing in Europe. They're playing their B team, and Matt Freese is freaking standing on his head. And Zendejas got a good goal. The USA finally scored. Their bad luck's running out, I guess. Second half about to start for USA versus Jamaica. Or USA versus Japan, my bad. Feel robbed also. Ryan, don't do doubles again. So that means I just do Canada games then for the rest of the fall. Not my fault. CONCACAF scheduled this stuff stupidly. We'll see what I do in October and November. But, again, Canada takes precedence over everything. So that might ruin the World Cup qualifier coverage, especially in November when it's the final match days. I know on match day 5, Canada's playing on that same night. I think there are some match days I can cover. And Jamaica shot, goal. And it's 1-0 Jamaica. Damn it. No. Because I do not have, well, shit, I think Toronto's playing that day anyway, so even if I wanted to, but no. Well, even if I wanted to, it's that stupid ESPN deal, and Toronto plays that day, so no. I couldn't even watch it if I wanted to. It's that new kid who scored. That new kid for Jamaica who scored. Gets past Trimmingham and just slots it home. Horrible defensive play. And Henry. Well, you got to hold Henry for that one as well. Japan header save by Freese. The new kid scores for Jamaica, and they actually get the lead. I just said I don't have. Never planned on it. I never planned to do a match of his live. I want to hear his music. I can't hear it if I'm doing a watch-along. Checkmate. Checkmate. Bailey, Camara, whatever the hell, scored for Jamaica. 1-0. Bailey, Canamarteri. Man, I feel bad for Trinidad. 36 minute. 1-0 for Jamaica. Kind of what I expected, but man, that one hurts. I won't even front. That hurts. Canamarteri scores. 37th minute. That one hurts. You're taking the wrong thing out of it for sure. I want to hear his music. I can't. I'm not going to watch his last match without hearing his music. What's the point? Besides, I don't want to cry on camera. No, I'm not doing it. Besides, crying on camera, I don't need that. I don't need that happening. It's actually, well, partly his music. Mostly, I don't want to cry on camera. Because if I do a live stream watch along of Saturday night's main event when John has his final match, I'm going to cry on camera. And frankly, I don't need that. I don't need people to see that. So I'm looking out for myself more than him, really. I'm fine crying in private. I ain't crying on camera. You're out of your mind. Especially for that. Especially for that. 50th minute. '40th minute, Jamaica 1-0. Jamaica leads the table by 6 points. Or with 6 points. Curacao second and 4. Are South Korea better than Japan? No, Japan rotated. One. Second of all, Matt Freese is standing on his head. And the USA actually scored for once. Again, what about the crying on camera? Go watch. You really don't want to press that button. You really don't want to press that button. I can take a lot. But legitimately, fuck off. Fuck off. I can take a lot, but legitimately and utterly, don't even go there. Fuck off. And that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, no. You went there. You fucking went there. Let's see how many can I put in my room. Do. I think it's not all of them, but I hope this can get the fucking message across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that get the message across? I'll deal with this shit later. "52 minutes, 1-0. "42 minutes. Really? Why the fuck would I call him a snake? Why the fuck would I call him a wolf in sheep's clothing? Why the fuck do I want to see that bastard get packed up if he's my favorite, you idiot? Why the hell would I say John Cena was right to shit on the dude and tell him he's a piece of shit to his face? Even though it's a work, he was right. And by the way, why would I complain about idiot fans rooting for Cody Rhodes when they booed Cena 20 fucking years ago for the same shit? At least John at heart is a good guy. At least unlike Cody, John Cena is what the fuck he preaches to be. Cody's a fucking liar. Cody is a fucking liar, a fucking scumbag, and a fucking wolf in sheep's clothing. Dude thinks he's John Cena. Dude wants to act like he's John Cena. Let me fucking tell you, you ain't, you blonde neck tattoo son of a bitch. You wish you could lace up John Cena's whatever the hell sneakers he wears at this time. Those low-cut sneakers with his stupid socks, because those socks are damn stupid. But you wish. Take your Mark-ass neck tattoo and go set a freaking fire to it, you Mark. Fuck you, Cody. That good enough for you? 44th minute. That good enough for you? Was that a fun enough speech for you? "1-0 for USA Japan, 1-0 for Jamaica. I feel better. All right. Good. Five minutes of stoppage time. Now you see why I would cry on camera? Five minutes of stoppage time for Jamaica versus Trinidad. I tried to hold back. 45 plus 2. CONMEBOL weird. CONCACAF is 2. 1-0 USA, 1-0 Jamaica. The home teams are leading in both games. Playing forward. Cross in, blocked away. Man, I need Trinidad to score. Cross in, shot, blocked away by Japan. I don't know what's worse. Today, Dominican Republic lost 0-3. They played a friendly? Damn. That's got to suck. I mean, I know it's a World Cup. In Jordan, they played a friendly. Jordan didn't even make the next round of qualifying. That's got to suck, you know? That's got to suck. Being a team who didn't make the final round of World Cup qualifying playing a friendly. That's got to suck. 3 minutes in, like, of stoppage time. And honestly, what does that do? Like, in my opinion, what does that do? Like, if you're two teams who've missed the next round of qualifying, what does that do? Corner. What does that do as a friendly? That's painful. Like, what does that tell you? Besides maybe, I don't know, playing forward. I don't exactly know what that tells you, and I honestly don't really want to know. Jamaica, shot saved by Denzel Smith. Ball crossed in. Header tapped in and cleared away by Tristan Blackman. Header. USA. Japan has it. Corner, save. Matt Freese is standing on his head. I'm actually, you know what? Yeah, Matt Freese is going to start the World Cup for the USA. Matt Turner has no shot in hell. You know what? I'm going to go there. Matt Turner has no shot in hell to start the World Cup. He's done. His chance is done. Playing forward. Trinidad cross cleared away for a corner. 1 minute to go before halftime. Yeah, Matt Turner ain't going to start the World Cup. His chance is dead. Should have came to MLS, 6 months earlier? If it wasn't over at the Gold Cup, it certainly is now. Honestly, didn't he get called up for the Gold Cup? And then he didn't get played at all? He's probably cooked then, but he certainly is now. Free kick for the USA. Corner for Trinidad. Cross in. Header punched away. Seconds to go, and it looks like Jamaica's going to lead at the half of their game. Let's talk about stats on the freaking video. Halftime, it's 1-0 Jamaica. Trinidad had a lead that got taken away by an offside call, and then Jamaica scores about 7 minutes later from that turnover call and makes it 1-0. And they hold that to the half. 45 more minutes on that end. USA Japan, we are 16 minutes away from the end of this game. Actually, 29 plus stoppage time. So that would be 14 minutes left by the time the second half starts. Something like that. Three subs. Halftime. 1-0. Wait, did Venezuela get knocked out? Hold on. Ah, crap. They did. Well, Colombia just beat Venezuela. Shit, that sucks. That sucks. Damn. Lost to Canada, caught up to them. I don't think that exactly... maybe. 63rd. Playing forward 1-0. Oh, okay. Two-0 USA. Balogun scores. Free kick taken. Pulisic plays it forward. Ball crossed up to the top. Balogun. Shot, score. Folarin Balogun scores. Maybe I really am a jinx. Jesus. Played on and he slots it into the far post. I saw, 11-1 or whatever? Shit. Well, at least Canada won. 65th minute. Two-0. USA's actually going to win. Shit. We're good. Well, Japan switched out. Japan rotated their team as well. And the MLS, USMNT, they've played their best 11, really, I would say. And I guess they had to have a good result at some point. Matt Freese stood on his head. I ain't going to say anything else. Matt Freeze been standing on his damn head. Venezuela 2-5 Colombia. Oh, shit. Yeah, they're cooked. They're cooked. You wanted to think they weren't. They are now. Venezuela's cooked, man. That's sad. Free kick for the USA. Frankly, that sucks. Shot, header in, that's over the bar. They got to pray Brazil makes a comeback versus Bolivia. In El Alto? Ooh, that's going to be something, man. It's going to be something. Playing forward, shot save. Is Balogun still on? 69th minute. Doubt it. Like, when you say comeback, do you mean just to a draw or do you mean fully? That's two different things. Especially at El Alto. That's two different things. Brazil without Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Esteval. Yeah, they're not. And again, like, when you mean comeback, do you mean draw or do you mean... playing forward? They have to beat Bolivia. Oh, yeah, that's not happening. Especially there, that ain't happening. Second half of Jamaica versus Trinidad. How did Mexico beat this Japan team? They didn't beat them. They drew them. Cross in. Header. How did Mexico not beat this Japan team? Oh, not. Well, Japan was playing their best 11 in that game. I don't know what to think anymore. Even with the Canada games, I'm like, are we just friendly FC or we beat two solid European teams at their own stadiums? What am I supposed to believe? Mexico, I mean, I thought they were back. I'm not going to lie. I thought they'd been solid recently, and I thought they finally figured out something to maybe at least shithouse their way to a World Cup knockout win, if not more. Yeah. USA, I still think they're shit, but I still think Canada would freaking hand them their ass on a plate. But Japan rotated and they're losing. And really, I feel like Matt Freeze is the main reason why. Like, yeah, the USA scored on 2 against the run of play, but I can't sit here and say that the USA would be winning if freaking Matt Freeze ain't standing on his damn head, which he's doing, by the way. 71st minute. Matt Freeze is standing on his head. What am I supposed to say? $72 minutes, 2 subs for Japan. Like, I'm disappointed, and maybe I am a damn jinx. 2-0 for the USA. I'll talk a little bit about it at first, and then we'll focus mostly on the Trinidad-Jamaica game. Oh. Well, no, they did lose to Canada, so I wanted them to lose to Canada, and they've lost to Canada twice in the past year. So 13 months. So, I'm not that much of a jinx. Games I wanted the USA to win in, they've lost, besides the Canada games, which I wanted them to lose, and they did lose. Did I want Panama to beat them? Maybe because of how the 2023 Nations League went down, I kind of did, but I still felt like Canada would beat the USA at the Gold Cup. Well, Nations League final, they did third place, so there you go. They would have done it anyway, I would say. But that was 50-50. Hey, the USA could stop complaining for once for a month. Yay. They've papered over the cracks successfully for a month against a team who people are going to see the name Japan and be like, we beat them after losing to South Korea? Man, this is going to be some cognitive dissonance. I'm interested to see. Hell, for me it is too. I mean, shit. I think I have the most reasonable answer, and I still haven't some. I think I have a good answer, and I still don't understand what the hell's going on. That's my opinion. Ecuador just beat Argentina 1-0. No Messi, doesn't matter. There's no Messi. There was no Messi. It doesn't matter. Not to anybody else, I guess. I think Canada's going to go 2-0. USA, I'm not sure. After today, I'm not sure. I really ain't. I know Canada's going to go 2-0, though. They normally do. Friendly windows, they normally go 2-0. So, you know, if they can go 2-0 against Romania and Wales, they'll go 2-0 against CONMEBOL opponents. They will. Well, no, Australia. They play Australia next window as well. You know, now if they can beat Wales, they'll beat Australia. Yeah, sure. And then they play Colombia. 2-0. 2-0. 2 wins. They could beat Wales. They could beat Australia. They could beat Wales. They could beat Colombia. So, on the road in New Jersey, though. Yeah, playing that game in New Jersey. At Red Bull Arena. Max Verstappen. Wait, what? Cross in. Header. Brought down. Second half of the Jamaica game's about to start. 1-0 for Jamaica. 2-0 for the USA. Playing forward. Japan, can they get one back? Playing forward. Ecuador's in November, yep. But we were talking about October. But Canada could beat Ecuador. If they beat the other two, they're beating Ecuador. Especially at home. Frankly, I could see Canada finishing the year 5-0, 6-0, depending if they play a sixth friendly. Cross in. Heard Canada might have a January camp as well. Shot wide. I heard either October or November, one of those windows will be extended a little bit for Canada because they kind of want to do, like before the actual window starts, because Toronto and Montreal won't make the playoffs, do another January camp style window. And then do a January camp window, camp poutine window in January. So we'll see. Playing forward, what they do there. We cover the Canada mini camp games, November, October. Yeah. Shot save, if I can watch them. 47th minute. Can't wait to see Jules Anthony Vilsaint play for Canada. I mean, if that's the case, right? Ecuador is better than Brazil now. That's harsh. I feel like that's harsh to say. 79th minute, Balogun's off for Damian Downs. 2-0 for the USA. Playing forward. 48th minute. Jamaica, Trinidad, 48th minute. Can Trinidad make a comeback? I hope they do, personally. Playing forward. Shot blocked. That's going to go out for a corner for Trinidad. Japan playing forward. Blah. 79th minute. Venezuela, Pecho Frios. Yeah. I mean, I get it, but yeah. 49th minute. Sad part is Colombia was already in the World Cup. They didn't need anything out of that. Headed away. They didn't need anything out of that game. They just went and flexed on Venezuela just to flex on them. That sucks, man. Sometimes that sucks. Sealy. No foul. That honestly kind of sucks, though. I won't lie. Because they got flexed on by a team who was already in. They didn't need to do that. That's sad. Goal kick for Matt Freese. Playing forward. Trinidad, that's headed away. They get the ball back forward. Shot wide. Corner. It's out for a throw-in. Tristan Blackman's down. Well, he's going to the playoffs anyway with Vancouver. Yeah, that's a good point. How come Mexico couldn't beat Japan, but the USA do? Again, Japan rotated their team to a B team. And Matt Freese stood on his damn head. And the USA got 2 goals against the run of play. That's pretty much your answer. And even then, I don't think this really means much, except Matt Freese certainly is going to start in goal at the World Cup for the USA, and Matt Turner's chance of ever, well, I should say starting for the USA at the World Cup are dead. I think all this means right now is that Matt Turner's chances at starting at the World Cup are dead. Except for maybe that one game where the backup starts. Depends on how you want to do it, you know? That's my biggest takeaway. USA beat a B team. They rotated everyone. USA beat a B team of Japan with their A team, and Matt Freese stood on his damn head. That's pretty much my takeaway. Good for Matt Freese, really. The rest of y'all, I mean, every dog has its day, is my point. Also, every dog has its day. At some point, the bad luck's going to have to run out, at least for a small amount of time. Exactly. No mitoma, no endo. Exactly. Mexico got the A team, and Japan still drew. They did play on a baseball field, though. Not saying that's an excuse, but Mexico put the game in a baseball stadium, a abandoned baseball stadium, by the way. Fuck John Fisher. They should still be the Oakland A's. That's my moral soapbox for today. They should still be the Oakland Athletics. Either way. 84th minute. Trinidad plays the ball forward. Kengan Lee is starting. Kim Min Jae is starting. Okay, so they're not completely rotating. 84th minute. Cross in. Header. $84 minutes. Maybe, but the Oakland A's should not be moved out of Oakland. Or they shouldn't have been moved out of Oakland. That's history that they just totally said no. But no, Vegas, though. You know, Vegas is so... Honestly, I'm not really looking forward to how much Vegas is going to get absolutely glazed by the MLS when they finally get a team. I'm not looking forward to it. And I guess at some point, there's going to be a time where when Vegas gets their MLS team, they're going to trot out Mitch Marner wearing a freaking Las Vegas whatever FC jersey with Marner. '93. Oh, yeah, he is wearing his junior number again. Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, ain't he wearing his junior number in Vegas? Isn't he? Isn't he wearing 93 over there? I think. If I remember correctly, he's wearing his junior number in Vegas, isn't he? 93. Marner is. Thought so, yeah. I'm so used to seeing him wear number 16 that I was like, oh yeah, 93 is junior number, yeah. '87th minute. I wonder if the money that he's getting has his junior number in it. I wonder if his yearly salary has his junior number in it. Well, they might lose in Trinidad. That 4-0 win over Bermuda really told you exactly where this was going. I did not expect them to win 4-0 against Bermuda. I just expected them to win. Again, when I had Trinidad winning Group B, it was on goal differential. 5 wins, 1 loss. This game would have been that loss, but I was assuming the fact that Jamaica wouldn't score many goals and they got scored on pretty evenly, I would say. Not completely evenly, but somewhat evenly. Jamaica. That's not so far. Shot, goal, 2-0. Speak of the devil, it's a goal for Jamaica. Russell scores for Jamaica. It's 2-0. Taps the ball in and horrible defensive play by Trinidad, and they're going to lose this game. Man, they went from an offside goal that they thought was onside to losing 2-0. John Russell for Jamaica. '88th minute. You know, Jamaica's kind of, you know what? I feel like they were hiding their true power level. No, I'm going to go there. No, I'm going to go there. I feel like Jamaica was hiding their true power level for the past year. Just coast until you actually get to qualifiers, at least the real qualifiers. Well, hell, that first window, they still had Hallgrimsson. That second window, they were playing teams they could still beat with their one eye closed. And they did. Still Steve McLaren, the dinosaur, but somehow Jamaica look amazing right now. They look similar to their Hallgrimsson era selves over these first two games of qualifying round 3. It's like they were trying to just hide it till they got to the actual rounds of qualifying, or the actual final round where things might get tough, which they got a pretty easy group, but all things considered, they're lucky they got an easy group. They're checking it on VAR to see if this goal counts. 59th minute. Let's see, is it offside or whatever they checking? 90th minute between Japan, USA, 2-0. Three minutes of stoppage time. And it's a goal for John Russell and Jamaica. It counts. The goal counts. Jamaica leads. Daylight robbery. I mean, yeah. I think there was an offside there. I mean, if the first one was, that one was. I agree. This referee don't know his head from his own ass. Goal confirmed. John Russell. Two more minutes to go. John Russell, 57th minute. $2-0. So we have 2-0 scores on both ends. The USA are about to beat Jamaica, or Japan. Jamaica are leading Trinidad. $30 minutes to go, plus stoppage time in Jamaica, but Trinidad are probably going to lose this football match. It would take a damn miracle to even get a point. What was my score line for this game on my full predictions? Not that it matters, considering Group B. I had 1-0 over Trinidad for Jamaica, so yeah, no. I had y'all losing by 1, but I didn't have you holding 2 goals. So there you go. 1 more minute to go. The USA-Japan match. 2-0 Jamaica. $92.30. 20 seconds. Header. '93rd minute, and it's full time. 2-0. 2-0 for the USA. They beat Japan. We still continue with the Jamaica match. It's out for a goal kick for Denzil Smith. USA beats Japan 2-0. Matt Freeze is man of the match in my book. He stood on his damn head. And there's a goal for Trinidad. They get one back. Levi Garcia. This one better count. This one better count. We're going to find out. Levi Garcia. He gets one back. Levi Garcia, ball played to the top. He's there and he taps it in. He's onside this time. There's no way he's not. Ball played through by Yates. Garcia's right there and he's onside. And it's 2-1. Speaking of miracles, we might get one. If the goal stands. And they're going to keep checking it. Stephen Yates with the assist. Offside, dude! So you're telling me John Russell wasn't offside, but Levi Garcia was both? What? That was even closer than the last one. Still 2-0. Trinidad's getting hard done by. The first one I can understand. This one, no. No, not this one, no. It should be 2-1. That was robbery. That one was robbery. That first goal, I can kind of understand being offside, but it wasn't. That is onside. Jesus H. Christ. Some bullshit right there. '65th minute. Now they got screwed. Playing forward is Jamaica. If this is 3, I'm on scream. Nope, it's saved. Good. No way. Playing forward, 67th minute. All right. 2-0, 67th minute. Jamaica leads 2-0, and very likely so. That's probably what they needed. Two 0. Damn. 68th minute. Oh, okay. I see why he's offside. Well, damn. I still feel like that second Jamaica goal was offside anyway. Okay, yeah, that screenshot or that shot shows why he's on. '69th minute. '70th minute. Bolivia wins to the playoff. Better luck next time, Venezuela. Damn, I hate that for Oli Moreno. I hate that for him. I was hoping his Venezuelan team would win. Just wasn't meant to be. Man, that's sad. I hate that for Oli Moreno. '70th minute. 20 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Then we'll review both these games and then be done with it. '71st minute. Oh. 71st minute. Two 0. 72 minutes of game to be played. Jamaica, it's been a tight game, but Jamaica at least has the lead. Trinidad, honestly, they deserve better than a 2-0 loss, but that's football for you sometimes. And I feel like the referee has screwed him a bit, but either way. Frankly, Obikwu and Jackie coming on, 73rd minute. '74th minute. 3 offside goals. Well, next time, Trinidad. Well, 3 offside, 2 offside for you and 1 offside for them. But I feel like they just called the one that was the one for Jamaica that was offside onside. But I feel like Trinidad deserved better than a 2-0 loss. Spicer is off for CALLO of Rye. Yeah, I think they deserve better, frankly. But that's what sometimes happens. Corner for Trinidad. 15 minutes to go plus stoppage time. No, it's more like the refs are playing for Jamaica. '76th minute. 2-0. '77th minute. Substitutions for Jamaica. They're making 2 subs. 78th minute. Getting to the last 10 minutes plus. '79th minute. '79 minutes. 2-0. Two 0. 11 minutes to go. Corner for Mexico, but Holgate coming on for Jamaica. Ten minutes to go plus stoppage time. Shot! Past the post. I mean, good win for the USA, but that's... Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. Good for them. They actually, I mean, they had a good game tonight. They had a good game tonight. They got a win they deserved. Beat a team that did rotate heavily, but Matt Freese stood on his damn head. One thing I do know about this game is that, well, I mean, for one, Japan, I would have rooted for the USA in this game. Well, I wouldn't even have covered it, let's be real. The only reason it was a double is because they played Japan, and I was rooting for Japan. If they were playing anybody else, I wouldn't even have covered it. I would have just been covering Trinidad and Jamaica with none else. Let's be real. Let's be real. I covered it because of Japan, and they lost, so maybe I am a jinx. Maybe I should have rooted for the USA. Maybe I should have worn the USA jersey so Japan could have won. Either way, 82 minutes. $82 minutes in. 2-0. It's out. '84th minute. South Korea's missing chances. I mean, Mexico's defense looks really good, but that's what I'll say. I mean, their defense looks really good. Cross in. Six more minutes plus stoppage time. Hmm. 85 minutes. 2-0 Jamaica. Goal for Mexico. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. Raul Jimenez. I'm less surprised. I'm even less surprised. I'm even less surprised. If that's even possible. That'll be a goal kick for Jamaica. Good cross by Westcott. Now that doesn't surprise me, but that's... Well, at least he got a start. 85th minute. Oh, Telesco Segovia scored for Venezuela versus Colombia, and then they lost. 86th minute. Mateo Chavez and Westcott should be starting at the World Cup. I agree. Also, Roberto Mora. He should be starting at the World Cup too. Shot. Cleared away by Trinidad. '86th minute. '87th minute of 90 in Jamaica. How did Japan lose to USA? I've said it 3 damn times. Japan rotated their full team, went to a B team. Matt Freeze stood on his damn head, and the USA scored 2 goals against the run of play. That's how they did it. It's not like they were that good. Japan had their moments. They just couldn't score. I don't think they've ever had the team until this time. And also how cutthroat CONMEBOL qualifiers used to be. They never really had the team, and then qualifiers used to be very cutthroat. Now you got 6 teams going through automatically, the 7th to the playoffs, and they still missed. That sucks. And they had a really good team that could have been able to make it. So that's sad, you know, but just sucks. I was looking forward to a possible Canada-Venezuela rematch at the World Cup. 88th minute, whether it be group stage or knockouts, I was looking forward to it. '88th minute, 2-0. '89th minute. '89th minute. 1 minute to go plus stoppage time. And Jamaica are going to win this match. Argentina top CONMEBOL's qualifiers. Ecuador second. Colombia third. Uruguay fourth. Brazil fifth. Paraguay sixth. Automatically to the World Cup. Bolivia 20th, 20 points. They go to the playoff. Venezuela just misses with 18 points. Peru and Chile, well, they were horrible. We knew they were cooked first very early. Oh, that's Arizona State. I was like, what? 5 minutes of stoppage time. Four minutes to go, 2-0. Cross in. Trinidad clears, but they have 4 minutes to go, and they're probably not going to get 2 goals. .92 minutes. Over the top. Here comes Jamaica. Nope. Called by Denzel Smith. Three minutes to go. Halfway through stoppage time. Now we're halfway through stoppage time. 2.5 minutes to go. 2-0 Jamaica. That ball's out for a corner. 93rd minute. Playing forward 30 or 94th minute. '94th minute. Thirty seconds. And it's full time. 2-0 for Jamaica. They get the win. They keep their clean sheet. And they get 3 points. They have 6 points after 2. And they've scored way more goals than I would have expected them to. Trinidad's got some problems to handle. And they might be totally and utterly screwed. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlists. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review. This double review of both these games. And then I'll see you tomorrow for the recap of match window 1 for round 3 of CONCACAF qualifiers. So that's what the next 2 days are. We have a Thursday, Friday off. We'll be back Saturday for Toronto FC, their game against the Revs, I think. Either way, I will see you within the hour. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.